I'm very sorry guys, but I'm back. This is Michi Hoyer, ACR Zakspeed. So we had a technical issue it seems, so for some reason the OBS software decided to stop streaming. Anyway, we're back here. I'm not very sure what you guys have missed. I can only tell you that I'm sitting on the ACR Zakspeed hosted iRacing session. It's called ACR/the simpit VRS testing. The password is pitcrew. If you want to join us, we got 30 slots. Who comes first serves first. And I've just picked the Mercedes again, and I'm on the basic standard setup. Yeah, and I just wanted to get firm with the track again and do my laps. So here we go. Put on a lap time already?
Not as yet, no. Just having a bit of a catch up, but I think most of that was off air, so. But that's all good. I will be saying something in a sec.
That's alright, I think we got it with right now. I have not even a clue what happened there. Must have maybe hit the button by accident. Trying to find out how the car's dealing with the bumps and the curves. By the way, I feel the can is taking first. You have the second right.
I think it's close. I don't think you lose a lot. I've seen a lot of people doing using first gear. There's quite a lot of torque in Merc, so I don't think you lose a lot by staying in second gear. I would think it's close to that.
Well, can you take 130 yards that out?
I will let you know.
balancing it with the brake and all this stuff. Incredible, you know, the front end is stiffer on the springs than the rear end, and yet the rear end has no grip. So guys, if you want to join us in this practice session, look for the ACR/simpit VRS testing server, VRS Practice server. That's password is pitcrew. We've got 30 spots available. Currently, I think we have 3 people in here right now.
That's great.
Feel free to join us. We're looking up.
Space lines are interesting.
It's understeery and oversteery at the same time. Put a really bad back one now, but yeah, just with 203 or 180. out with the baseline?
I just took the baseline and did sort of the typical iRacing things of running low pressures, slightly up the cambers, lowered the front of the car.
Yeah,
but yeah, still not feeling too comfortable at the moment.
What's others to say the least? If you have a huge pocket with kind of money in it, and you're okay with buying access to the content, then you should have to go for iRacing, because right now it's really community and it's probably where the biggest competition is all about. Because you can find a race every 15 minutes on average, depending on the kind of series you want to run. So that is the major surplus for iRacing. Other than that, I'm going to stop driving with that stuff. Other than that, yeah, I mean, you really want to be able to put a lot of money in to get started at some point. Obviously, you have a free to drive area. So iRacing comes with a basic free to use content. And second off, all right, lower pressures, because the car was very slippery. Engine map 3 was full power, right?
That's correct.
So, is the microphone better now compared to the game sounds? And probably higher cambers front, cambers at the rear. That should raise the instability of the rear end. Tristan, thank you very much for that hint. We're gonna have a look at that surely. A little less toe in the back. There on, obviously we want to lower the front end to its minimum. It's already the case. You may choose among 3 different spring sets. Honestly, they do not have an impact whatsoever, do they?
I must admit, I've played around with them, and I don't tend to move away. I've really changed a lot with that.
So the set 2, oh, there they are different.
Yeah, they're different.
Well, you you have to apply first though. I think set 2 is definitely the oversteery one. Can do with those springs though. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, Robin. So we're gonna take that and see whether we can improve with those little changes. So what we did now is we lowered the pressures because temperature really climbed too high in that car. We increased the camber, which is something that usually adds grip to the car on the most circumstances here in iRacing, as George already said. And we've also changed the spring, so the front spring has been 275 Newton per millimeter and the rear was 225, so 50 Newton per millimeter softer than the front end. We changed that now to front 225 and rear 250, so swap the balance around and immediately you can see on the delta and timing that the car should be a bit quicker. It's still very oversteery, so that is something that we still need to deal about. But I'm pretty sure that some dumper sappings might help. So as I said about iRacing, if you're eager for competition and want to race a lot of guys and want to have some fun playing around that, then you should go and buy iRacing. Because right now that is where the biggest competition takes place. And obviously the cars are pretty well built, so to say, because there's obviously a downside, which is a good thing of iRacing as well. Yeah, just lost this 130R because it's massively oversteery right now. Because it's yeah, iRacing does not allow custom built cars, so that's an issue. To increase the overall grip, wanna increase the rear end, put up more rake. 1, 2, toe in, and a few camber in the rear. That should help. Yes, that does. Hold on a minute. George.
Yep.
Can you get free tries for someone if you advertise them towards iRacing? Can I be like, tell a friend and send him a link and then he joins for free for the first month?
The only thing that I know about is the referring of existing members. Like if you sign up for like the sign up, I think the first sign up you get like 3 months for the price of one. And if you say like, oh, okay, like a friend referred me and they put like your email address in, you get like $10 basically. So I think that's the only way it works.
So it's more beneficial to me rather than the one that gets in. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's more of like referring someone. You get the benefit rather than that person signing up for free. But
hey, Sure Gamer. McLaren Shadow. Do we see me competitively racing this car? I could, but I won't. Not because I'm not ready for it, but in addition to F1 Esports, we just decided that neither ACR driver is allowed to take place, and with neither, that includes me. So yeah, that's the story about McLaren Shadow. Tristan has put up a question for us both. Do you ever... For God's sake, I just lost it again at 130R. It's just way too unpredictable with those springs. Whether we play with brake friction.
the brakes,
Yeah.
I tend to leave it on the medium. I think, like for me, and this is not a universal thing, I don't think, but I like to have a consistent sort of feeling. So once I've settled on one, I kind of stick with it, just because I've got a load cell. I kind of get used to like a point where the brakes will lock. I mean, obviously it will vary from track and temperature and setup, but generally, if I start changing to like low or high, then like my muscle memory is kind of forgotten. Do you see what I have to like relearn? So for me, I kind of stick to one and just go from there. I don't know what about you, Michi. You've got potentiometer pedal, so I don't know how that sort of is for you.
I have no idea what brake friction does for me, to be honest. So
if it's the pads, you'll have like the you have like low friction pads, you have to brake a lot harder to get the same result. So it just like varies the...
well, I should get thicker pods in them, so I have to brake harder because that gives me a lot more room to variate on the brakes. Hey Brendan, or am I correct? I have no clue right now. Because on very much occasions I feel like putting 30% brake pressure down, because I feel I'm at the maximum what the car is able to handle.
Okay. So you might want the low friction, which means that you have to brake harder. I do believe this is the case. I mean, to be honest, I've left it for so long, I'm just used to where it works for me, which is about sort of, I mean, like 75% in a straight line for a hard braking zone, bit more. It's sort of good before the ABS either kicks in too much and then it starts becoming a bit inefficient. And obviously trail braking is very different. It's just as you leave the speed off. So yeah, I use medium pads.
Yeah, I have medium myself at the minute. I haven't played around with that setting yet though. Right, so I've changed the spring meanwhile to 275 at the front and 250 at the rear, which obviously brought the understeer back, but I just couldn't drive the softer front end compared to the stiffer rear end. It just gave me unpredictable rear. But I think the set 2 is the faster spring set for this track anyway. And what kind of set you're on, George?
I gave 2 a go. I mean, I think really you can manipulate the setup in different ways. Obviously, like you say, if you just go from set 3 to set 2 and don't change anything else, you create, you get rid of a lot of the understeer. But I'm not sure. I haven't sort of had enough time to really think whether that's the way to go or to try and generate it from other areas. But it is certainly a way to get the car to turn off.
I agree. And I'm very short from just, you know, switching back to the other spring setup again and saying, okay, I need to find a way to around that because it's the faster spring set, you know.
I think you could definitely tune anything out for any of the sets, for any of the spring sets. But I'll try around 2 at the moment. I've definitely increased the downforce from the normal. I think I've gone to 6 and increased the rake of it.
crying out loud. Two. Still half a second away. Just went to right now. Yeah, I still believe set 2 is the quicker option. Just from leaving my so much. At least I would go for that again and increase the wing angle. Get up the count up here. Oh, it's just turning a tiny bit too quick. That is. And if you guys want to join us on the practice, you may want to look for the ACR/simpit practice session. It's on the hosted iRacing races, obviously, and the password is pitcrew. And then you guys can join us running together, practicing for the upcoming VRS Sprint GT Series. Wow, you know, you just put on the set 2 springs, and you can watch the delta at the top just climb during the corners into the green. It appears to be just so much quicker if you get it tuned right. You know?
It certainly has a positive effect on the baseline set, definitely.
Wow. So I'm approaching this 130R, and if I'm not flying away, well, I had a massive moment, but I kept it, so it's somewhat more approachable. Well, you really need to manage the wheel spin out of the hairpin in the first gear. Then it is really quick, I would say. Well, this could obviously be my driving rather than the car. No, that's just a desperate try to make the car stop sliding, nothing else. And it might be completely wrong. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the upchain in theory that makes well sense. I'm not sure whether I'm trying to brake on the grass or whether it's just... Yes, others, of course you can. Whether I'm just in a car that wants to snap in on 130R. You know, that feels like Blanchimont. You turn the car in or you brake for this and you simply lose it straight away.
So the rear of the car overtaking the front.
Yeah. Pretty massively on that point.
So maybe a bit of slightly increase the rear arm. Maybe a tiny bit of increased camber at the rear.
Again?
I don't know what you've set it to then.
2.8. Again?
I wouldn't go further, or
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
just look at what's your arm.
At the rear, I think it's D2 now. Maybe you could put that to 1 and the front arb is 6.6.
I have softened the front a bit.
Didn't that make the problem worse?
I mean, the problem's probably coming more from...
I have too much caster, I believe. Let me play with the caster first. Put it to 11 rather than 12.5. And see if that makes any difference. Thank you, Dub, for noticing. Car's just awfully jumping over those curves. Definitely need to look at the high speed compressions.
Yeah, I've lowered the...
Dampening.
I've lowered both the compression. I've lowered both. I've just softened everything all around on the high speed.
Front and rear.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, already 40 minutes working on that and I feel like being nowhere. With those, with a softer rear ARB, the car feels sliding even more there.
Softer?
Yeah.
I would go harder.
In the rear end? I thought if you make the rear end softer in the ARB, it increases the weight capacity it can carry.
Well, if you stiffen the the anti-roll bar, you stop its ability, like its lateral movement from side to side. So if you stiffen the rear arm, if you only think about the back of the car moving from left to right through that corner, a higher anti-roll will prevent that swinging as easily. Obviously it has other effects as well, but it's
well, yeah, I agree about the swinging. If you throw the weight from left to right, but a car just to me feels like having more ability to carry speed through a corner on the rear end with a stable rear. Might be wrong though. Crap. 2.5 tenths simply gone from sliding. Hey Malta, thank you for tuning in. No. Car's not taking the curbs very long. Malta, I've been into sim racing for 13 years now, and I'm doing iRacing more or less occasionally or professionally, however you want to see it, for a good half a year, or 3/4 of. Exactly. Apparently, I got rFactor 2 because of one of my friends who got a G25 where the rFactor 1. Sorry, not rFactor 2 because of the rFactor 1 demo or the rFactor Lite version came as an incentive with it. So that guy then came over and dragged me into racing. I was gone for good. What is your optimal?
2012 at the moment. Quite a long way off where we need to be. We can get there.
Well, at least you nearly got there. I got a 2013, but I'm still stuck in the 202s for the obvious reasons. Well, that car feels a lot better over them curbs. Simply sucks them. Although with those low values on the high speeds, car to me starts like oscillating around. Like it jumps a lot once it hits a shock.
Yeah, there's definitely a balance to be had. You can spend quite a lot of time getting that correct.
Whatever I did now made the car worse again. I just thought I helped it. Didn't. Hey James. That was on such a good lap. And then I bumped out on the exit curb on the 30R. But I'm slowly there. I'm getting there where I want to be.
That's good. What's your optimal at the moment?
2.12 to 1.2.
So what's your target for the end of the session?
2 zeros, to be honest.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you, Malta. Yeah, there were a kind of lot good laps until 130R. Actual, the optimal is a 201.103. I kind of disagree that in those conditions we get into the sub 2 minutes. At least I'm not feel being ready for it.
Well, it's certainly possible.
Oh yeah, of course.
I don't know whether I can, but the fast guys can. Very fast guys can get in there.
No, I'm just still sliding too much in the rear. I took the rake out a little bit, but it seemed to make things worse. Actually, I do not want to increase the rear wing furthermore.
What's your rear wing on at the moment?
6. Yeah, but I can feel the rear slide too much. And maybe also, what is your preload? I went down from 75.
Yeah, I think I'm about 61 at the moment, but I mean, to be honest, depending on what you're doing with other stuff, it's all connected in it, so it's difficult to say.
It's too much trial and error what I'm doing right now to my liking. 130R feels okay though. Oh, fingers crossed it could be a go. Wow, there's 6/10 from 130R until the start finish line. Hey Ernst, how about? Hope you're doing alright.
Getting closer.
Yep, we do. I'm just still trying to ditch into the 201s. I'm fine, how are you, Ernst? Alright, again we're on a pretty okay-ish lap, a little slower than before. Under 30R looks good. Yeah, but I'm just coming with so much speed from 130R that the old braking point obviously is crap. Anyway, 201.9. kind of see where this question is aiming about, but I'm not saying the title. Yeah, I have a good half a second lying around in the final chicane. I need a coffee first. Coffee, you know, coffee first. Problems
Sounds like a
later.
good plan, mate. Yeah.
Because right now I got a few kind of things going on around my head. Obviously I've found out a few about what kind of setup things work, what kind of setup things cause certain behavior of the car. So I need a short break, make up my mind what was happening. I hope then I will have the right idea. Adjust what I was looking for. Also have to sniff a little bit of water, obviously. You know, it's so annoying, I got my window wide open. Well, it doesn't help at all. Just be hot.
Yeah. What's the temperature there at the moment?
I think we still have an ambient of 29, 30, thereabout. Have you bump rubbers in?
No.
I'm also thinking about that my dampening is too stiff, too hard. Like running 7 and 8 values in the back, maybe if I put them a bit lower.
It depends what you're trying to do. I mean, what I found for me is that after I'd made the changes I was still getting too much transfer onto the front of the car. Like the transfer was too quick. So I increased my low speed compression just to try and make that transition into like trail braking a little bit more smooth, and that's
at the front. At the front, you mean?
That's purely at the front. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the rear, not myself. Like with the direction I've gone, it's okay. Still a little bit of instability through 130R, but I have actually moved up to a higher wing setting and typically a bit lower rake than I would at other circuits.
Really?
That tends to have made the stability through the corner quite good, but
to me it felt like really that lowering the rake was wrong.
Really?
Yeah. What is your rake right now?
So my ride height at the rear is 97.2. Front ride height is like bang on, like 82.
Yeah, the front wheel might be the same, but I have to have a look at the rear.
Oh, but I've got a rear wing of 7 as well, which is quite, from an aero balance point of view, that's quite conservative.
I feel like 6
at the moment
is on the edge already. I mean, the thing is, I'm more having trouble with the rear end sliding rather than the front end being not aggressive enough. So rear end, I do have right height 98.8. I'm even more aggressive than you are. I might Put wing 7 though, just to make sure. Let's have a go again. The optimal is a 2:01.060. But yeah, I like
2 minutes 0.6 at the moment.
Oh, that's good stuff though.
But we're hunting the 159s. Well, it's the aim. Whether I will get there this evening, I don't know.
I have to say though, we have 10 minutes past midnight here, and I'm like, after this 40 kilometers of cycling I did with my brother today, which was great, you know. We very little do anything all together apart from handball, and it was like the first time in ages that we went out together doing some random activity.
It's good though.
Yeah, it was quite fun. I've never cycled 40 kilometers before though, and my legs feel quite dead. This is no excuse though. And if you guys wanna still join us, ACR/simpit practice. The password is pitcrew. Find the server under the host at iRacing Races. And if you want to have a look behind the scenes, feel free to join Discord. There's a link in the description where you can join it. Oh wow. The rear wing 7 is so nice through 130R. It's a joke.
Yeah, I mean it's. I think it's either that or you're gonna have to go lower on the rate aerodynamically. I mean there's probably things you can do with the rear suspension to sort of stop that pendulum, but I mean like kind of trying to overtake. But I don't know. For me at the moment it feels okay, but I think I'm a little bit off the time to know whether it's the you know the final way to go with it.
I have something right here I would like you to test. Wow, the car has never been so good this evening. I may also contribute with my driving right now, could be a case. Well, I think the overall car right now is bang on. I have no clue though. That's why I would like you to test it. Moment of through 130R and the damn rest of it. Okay-ish.
All pretty stable to me.
There you go. $15,000, man. Yeah, as soon as I'm done with that lap, I'm gonna send it over.
Sure.
I think you've seen
Well,
it
feel
yourself.
free, I can send you mine as well if you want to try it as well.
Yeah, sure. Alright, just done a stupid mistake. So if Spoon Corner wasn't that bad, I definitely would have gone into the ones. Save as... No, not a set base. VRS. What is this? Season That's season 3 already.
We are indeed, mate, yeah.
So S3, week 8. What do I send setups here?
Just go to share, and then you can select with who, and then just execute, and it'll do.
I can go with everyone since it's single public anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Feel free to test that. I'm 1 meter 73 centimeters.
So I've shared that with you as well, mate. So if you want to give it a go.
Wait, setups. Is it on the my setups then?
If you go to shared setups, it will list everybody on the session that's...
Oh yeah, there you go. Okay. I'll be keen on your feedback, to be honest.
Sure, yeah, yeah. Same.
I mean, the fact that we put each other the very same lap time in. Obviously, my optimal is not that good, but I kind of like the consistency between us two.
Yeah, I mean, we're not far off, are we?
Car rotates a lot more on the brakes.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, I can feel the car pushing quite a bit on turning.
So my favourite sim definitely is rFactor 2. I'm a 100% rFactor 2 guy now. Would love some competition to go over there, that is for sure. I think the 130R in my car is better. Other than that, yours seems to be the better option.
Let's see what times we can do.
Yeah, going for the first lap right now. Is unstable, so you know what, your setup is better. It's just me not being able to drive it, and this is not. It's
very different to yours, yeah.
Yeah, this is not because I would not be able to it skill wise. It's just that footwork Robert keeps me busting my balls about. It's just I do not get that right. You're so slightly on the brakes, and for your car it's just very enough to get the entire weight to the front end and make it turn beautifully.
Yeah.
If you overdo it though, you start to swing the right and the back around, But that's what's happening to me all the time because I'm dancing on that brake. And I'm on a G29 because mainly I have no money. I have not had any money yet for anything else at the minute. But I'm saving a lot of money right now to get myself an alloy rig and maybe some direct drive and some nice load cell brakes. That's the plan. But this goes along, you know, with a triple screen setup, a new gaming machine, a network area storage. So thousands of euros can be wasted for that.
Yeah,
Not wasted, but
oh yeah, it's a lot. Right, so you're set. I'm finding it really difficult to rotate the car.
Exactly.
I think there's quite a lot of high toe on yours.
No, I'm just drift sliding your car through turn 1. You know what? For me, a perfect matchup would be a combination between yours and mine's. Because Go ahead.
What would you want to change with mine then? So you're saying the weight transfers too quick?
Yes. To me, there is a little bit too much sliding going on in the rear. I would probably need a little bit more stability. Like what I love about my setup is that the car doesn't like to kill me, and obviously people will now say a quick car in iRacing always wants to kill you, but I kindly disagree with that.
It is very dependent on how you drive. I think, yeah, I mean for this you could potentially, increase the low speed compression dampening on the front to try and prevent the transfer of weight being so fast. Might be an idea.
Let me go back on my set though and try to.
Well, I mean, you can definitely look at the way I've gone from, you know, we've started at the same point, which is quite interesting, and gone different ways. I think your camber is very aggressive at 4, -4. It's very high. I'm not saying that that's wrong, but it's
I agree.
High.
It's higher than I want it to be. Or thereabouts. +1 rear low speed is a good start. Yes, on George's one that's for sure, but right now here, off the front end to rotate a bit more. And give away the weight a little bit. That. Let me just play around. There's pretty much margin within the setup still. Yeah, I thought so, Robin. I thought so. kill me in 130R. Not killing, but it's a bit more aggressive. Actually, I could have found something that suits me. Just not sure yet. No worries, James. You're welcome. Enjoy your day. Be good. Sorry.
It's alright.
I saw you too late.
It's good practice.
No, it's not.
There's so many people at that point in a race it's very, very common. That run into turn one. Start following.
Well, you follow the mistake most likely.
Oh, did you go off it?
No, I did not get off. Backed off.
Cool.
Get myself into clean air. Simon is doing a good job, 2:16.
Yeah, very good. running the BMW. I don't think it's as fast here as the Merc. I think the Merc and the McLaren looks fast here as well. McLaren, yeah. I mean the Merc, the Merc is obviously a much easier car to drive, so getting the potential out of it, but there's some very fast guys. It can get a lot out of the Macca at the moment. That's one of those that will just try and kill you though at all points.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh crap, early on the crossing. Alright Tristan, thank you for the help on trying to do that. Yeah, starting the lap with a 10th back looks good. Braking on the grass never helped.
No.
Not missing too much. Apparently I was not on the minimum font.
In terms of ride height, you mean?
Yeah. Let's see if that made a difference. I have to admit I'm starting to fall asleep though. Sometimes I'm not too sure whether it's good to lower the run as the lowest possible. Is it actually taken away?
I mean, if you're bottoming them out somewhere, maybe. But...
Yeah. Alright, I might immediately correct by saying it makes a huge difference.
You're good?
Hey Michael, thank you for tuning in. Wanna join us on that track? Alright. Yeah, I'm getting myself the stupidest track ever. Oh dear. Right now I'm just jumping around with the setup stuff, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I often find myself having to stop myself doing that and just run laps and laps and laps.
Wait, a negative toe in is a front toe out, right?
Yes.
I was running a positive toe in.
Yeah, I think that might have been affecting the pushing.
Hey Twiggy. Good evening everyone. Twiggy, wanna join us? Look out for the ACR / the simpit practice. Password is pitcrew. And join us for some testing for the VRS GT Sprint Series here at Suzuka for the upcoming week. Only trying to build a setup. Oh yeah. Actually, this toe in seemed to be the setting I was looking for. Michael, I've seen your message earlier on today. Thank you very much for that tiny donation again. Yes, Sean and me are currently figuring out when we can do it. So I told him to look for a free spot in his calendar so we can put it out the way you want it to be put out. I heard that Jimmy Rotman apparently did it wrong in some way, so Sean and me definitely want to do it better. Wow, I just found 210 in the screw corner. What is this hype about this Sabine Schmitz thing right now? Did I miss something here?
I think it's the van mod, isn't it? The van that was on
Corsa
Top
to
Gear.
Corsa.
Yeah, so the van. Because on Top Gear it was a few years ago now, but
Yeah.
She was taking the piss out of Clarkson because he couldn't get round. She was like, oh, I can do that time in a van. And she then went on and did it. So I think there's now a mod for the, a few years later, there's now a mod. So everybody can try and beat Sabine's time in the van.
No, that's actually what
So
I
you're
should
going to do
try
it, are you, mate?
Yeah. That is one of my next challenges.
It'll be interesting to see how you get on.
Oh yeah, I'm interested in that myself. But right now I'm on a different challenge. I've definitely won into the 2 zeros. They're pushing real hard now. Too much rear spin out of that hairpin. It's so marginal point in the first gear where you need to be really spot on. I agree, Michael. I agree so much. She's a legend. In all honesty. No, I'm not losing it right now. Come around. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Woo!
Nicely done.
Two 991. It's still not perfect yet. I'm very short before being happy. What do you mean by to get the stopwatch on, come on, click the wrench, go to generic move from 0 to 1? What does that mean, Michael? So 10 minutes 08 around Tourist Nordschleife. It's gonna be very interesting. What is the RSS Vortex? Is that the actual car? I think it was a Ford Transit, wasn't it? Or what is the RSS Vortex? That a specific setting? Still trying just buying the car stuff. Where is your optimal?
0.6.
Same here. 0.680.
Oh, same. Exactly the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is
Screenshot it.
That is biblical.
Done so much messing about with this setup though. I think I've gone the wrong way. I'm getting slower.
Yeah, honestly, this toe-in setting I was looking for, that helped massively. Just haven't done it perfectly yet. Yes, Twiggy, it shows. You wanna see next time we're out? Oh, there, okay. course. I hear you there, Michael. Good to do that research. So I let myself be guided by Sean then, as he got all the relevant information, right? Actually, I'm happy I can go to sleep now. Because I think what I did right now just makes things a bit more worse. It is quicker though, according to my optimal. Yeah, but also difficult to control. I went a little bit too far now, so I simply gonna send what I got as soon as I turned it back.
Okay.
Okay, it's shared. Ricky, I'm not sure whether this tire usage is anything relevant right now after just 1.5 laps. I think I need to run a little longer, don't I? Could be the case, so the camber a bit. Right, that's all the same. I'm sorry, I just reworked on the set already.
Once again.
And I really hope it suits you. It's a lot like more than the one you sent me. Just not entirely that much.
Okay.
Okay, so it's some kind of setups option I need to tick then, Michael. Is that correct? Sort of. Okay. Bad lines. Bad balance. And 210 as a result. how often I want to brake on the grass, it's ridiculous. I think I broke on the grass, did I? Of course I do. Yep. Thank you very much, Michael. Obviously, that's neither good for tires or anything. Oh shit. Interesting when those brakes are cold. Car sounds like a ship horn when it comes to a hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like a massive fart. Really hear the ceramic brakes. Actually interesting, you know, when being at Zakspeed, they told me they're using iron or steel brakes because to make racing more interesting by regularities. They said they could, of course, they could put on carbon fiber brakes, but that would make the cars being able to stop like 60 meters for turn 1 at Nürburgring. So, you know, outbraking someone would be extremely difficult because right now they start braking at 100 and something meters. And basically what they're saying, braking in 115 meters instead of 120 is much more easier to manage rather than 55 compared to 60.
Absolutely, yeah.
So that is the thinking and the sporting direction behind that. Imagine if one would get rid of carbon fiber brakes.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you increase the braking zone, you get a larger gap, a larger
margin of error. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. If you're Danny Rick and you like to get on the brakes late, it's far easier to do, like you say, 5-10 meters from a much higher range than it is at the last minute. It's a good move, I think. That's the kind of thing we want to see.
I agree. I agree. I agree so much, Twiggy. Think the car rotates.
Set.
How do you feel the set though?
Yeah, I like it. I think I'm used to it being a bit more I'm having to force the car to rotate a little bit more than if I'm kind of used to being very, like, trying to be delicate and like balance it a bit. It's just a different driving style, I think, because I could definitely get that from the set if I wanted to. I think there's a couple of things to change, but it is interesting. It's quite a different direction. It's a good thing about a GT3 is that you know, the balance is a lot down to the driver.
Not sure whether I want to have this a good thing or not. But I hear you. I will do it tricky. Just let me finish that run. Still lots of time to find the Declan 1 and 2 for me. And a 10 for the hairpin.
Yeah, no, there's definitely plenty of time there.
It's ridiculous really, on the approach to Spoon Corner I spun at least 4 times because of braking on the grass. Like that never happened in that frequency before there.
You're right on the edge, like really close to it.
Perhaps. Doing the very same mistakes and the water on the 0.9 lap again. Annoying. Around even doing even worse stuff. Myself even into an off track, as if it not matter right now. Not too unhappy with the current balance, to be honest.
That's good.
Just appears I can't do shit right at the minute. So that second gear for the hairpin was even worse for me. Now it's like I'm suffering a little bit of front end. So Twiggy, feel free to have a quick look at the tyres here right now. I'm still a lot on the inside of usage on all four tyres, to be honest. Thank you, Twiggy, for your help. I hope I can finally put that into lap time. It's incredible how this tyre drops pace after the first lap. To be honest, the first lap should always be full attack, and the second lap should be a bunker lap in the qualifying. Obviously I'm joking, so to say, but still. I appreciate that, Twiggy. Appreciate it a lot. Big help. Wow. Yeah, the car's flying through 130R now. Seems like your camber settings are spot on. That's just fingers crossed for myself now. No. I knew this was gonna happen. Yeah, think so too. But I somehow not want to do it. Appears to be the right thing. Oh crap, I've done it again. Sorry. Shit, man. I was like freaking out. Quite entirely killed your lap there.
Being way too aggressive now. Just want to find time where.
Right side, clear.
Twiggy! For God's sake, don't blackmail me. Twiggy was just saying I'm sorry, and he says it with a big grinning face. Obviously I'm not doing this on purpose though. It's just like, you know, I had to grin because for God's sake, it just did it again. I know Twiggy, I know. It's all good. No offense taken by anyone. Fine. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm just not doing what I just did. Ah. Rip car. Rip. Right, I'm right on the edge for 0.8 or 0.7 or something. Just, I found out. You're still here, by the way.
I'm here, mate. I'm here.
Right, when I was following you, I just found out that, as you say, I'm driving way too aggressively. I was taking it as easy as I never did before. Yeah, Twiggy is just saying it. Just drive. Just let the car do what it wants to do and don't force the car
Absolutely.
to do what it won't do anyway. Oh, it's alright, Twiggy, it's just I'm learning a fair bit much of iRacing, so to say, right at the minute. Despite my driving is still not on the very best compared to what I could basically be able to, just from a technical point of view. I'm just further and further learning more of the car's behavior. I'm like having too much the rFactor style in my driving right now. True words, Robert, true words. Honestly, I do not want to know what's the insurance payment for such kind of car. Truly don't want to know. But anyway, chaps, this is one of my final laps anyway. I'm quite tired right now. I'm eating down my optimal thousands by thousands, it's ridiculous.
What is it now?
606.
642.
Oh crap! It's an off track. Crying out loud. Alright, it was 16,000 slower anyway. Oh! Why are you doing the example, mate?
I guess you loads of room.
Oh, it was just me. Just me going off now.
I've definitely gone the wrong way with the set. I think it's started to make it too aggressive and started losing rear grip throwing, going through a lot of the sweeping corners.
Honestly, I feel like being on the edge, putting the rear wing down again. Might be bluesy all of a sudden.
Give it a go, see what happens.
Yeah, if you drive the car smooth, it might actually work pretty well, especially around the S's. It should give you an extra turning momentum. I agree, Twiggy. It's just me that needs to get up to speed a bit. And if you guys very much interested in the rFactor 2 content, like the Eureka has been updated. I think a lot of the GTE from the Endurance pack on rFactor 2 has been updated. As you've read in the chat, Robert and Devon currently taking out the cars on Robert's stream. I think he's live as he says it, so feel free after I'm finished, go over, have a look at the cars, have a look at the rFactor 2 content and see whether it's worth for you. I can definitely say it's a lot cheaper and a lot more enjoyable than iRacing on the content side of life. But have a look at yourself. Have a look at it yourself, and you'll find your own expectations be met or not met. Alright, 130R, moment of truth. It's a bit salty on the exit, to be honest. It felt nice at the first glance, but then it just didn't stop rotating. So it went into a little slide. We'll take it out for a lap though. Hopefully fucked up turn 1. Approaching 130R, 300th of a second down. Yeah, I'm braking on the grass. What is my problem that I misjudged the properties of the car so bad lately? Yeah, I'm just touching the grass like a stupid idiot. And I've done it for the 10th time already. Okay. Final try though, one of them. I'll keep trying. Just too much trigger. Two. Oh, there you go, yeah.
Stuff up the last corner, damn it.
Way down.
Getting closer.
I managed to lose 1300 turn 1 and I came up turn 7 just with a +09. So it was definitely quicker. But for some reason it's not as unstable as it was before on rear wing 6. Actually it's quite manageable in my opinion. Just that I'm not allowed up to fuck up 130R in smooth corner.
Yeah.
And yet I keep braking on the grass, it's ridiculous. It's like I'm driving the first time ever with a left-hand drive car. Like a complete muppet, no joke. Yeah, as I said, it's a bit salty at the exit of 130R. If you can counter steer that though, I think the overall car is quicker. And let me have a look. So once again, 15 thousandths between us.
Yeah, we're definitely getting faster again.
And I'm definitely getting more stupid. I'm just to that point now where I'm overdriving the car, not doing what I should do. How ready to run for a race you think you are?
Not very.
Okay.
Why are you gonna do one?
Not now, no. Probably not tomorrow because handball, but I'm looking for Wednesday. I'm not sure really.
Yeah, I think we're, yeah, it should be. Definitely better than 20 minutes before a race with no prep.
I agree. Whatever I might find lap time wise on the track, I might all lose it at 130R. Final try though. Too damn. No, rear wing 6 is wrong. Oh yeah, Michael, I could take a shower right now, probably tomorrow morning, still not be dry. without rubbing with towels, obviously. No, no, Michael. If I could only get 26 degrees right here, I would be begging for it quite badly. Alright, so going 7 again. I agree, Ricky, sorry. George, let me send you the final version of my set and just take it out for another minute. I think I'm done. I'm done entirely right now.
Okay, mate. I've gone to 6 and just lowered the rake a little bit to see if it's keeping a similar balance, but just less drag down the straights, just to see what this will do. So far, it looks good on my outlet.
Sure. Yeah, feel free to test it.
My optimal's down to 0.4.
Yeah, I'm still creeping around with a 0.5 though. It would have been a surprise if you would not really counter me.
Well, let's see.
Still believe you're a good 1 or 2 tenths better than me anyway.
Hit the wall in one day. I was only about 10th up.
Oh yeah, and I was on the grass already, so I had to wait to turn in. See the setup? Oh wait, I think I forgot to share it. I will share after this lap.
Yeah, it's okay.
Thank you, Michael Clark. Enjoy yourself. Have a nice evening. Holy crap. I was not good through Boone, and I'm identical approaching 130R. Yeah, of course I'm going off track, just a little. Of course I do. Because what else? Another misshift. I knew I've been the way before. Honestly, I'm not too sure whether the car balance is still good lap 2.
It's strange that it's dropping off so quickly.
Yeah. I mean, right now I'm driving not really good as well. Have to add that too. I can't get Spoon right, it's just a mess. I know that this corner is difficult, but how hard can it be? And I'm just missing a little bit, a tiny little bit of turning momentum through 130R. Not much that's missing. It's just I understeer to the outside, no, nothing I can do really.
It's just an aero thing, you think?
Perhaps. I'm pretty sure I can stay within the 3 or 4 tenths of the quickest lap. But I just can't get the car as quick. You know what? My optimal really comes from the grip it has on the out lap, rather than on anything I do on the race lap itself. If I'm honest. You know, you look, yeah, rip. See that? I just bounced too hard over that curb, 130R, and then the car some sort of loses the stream.
Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix it.
He is very good on the onboard, I think. Just that the car unsettles it a bit. I'll let it straight out again. Anyway. Sorry. Share everyone. There you go. I'm done for the day. Guys, if you want to have a look at that setup and want to test it yourself, feel free. For God's sake. Sorry.
Bless you, mate.
Feel free to contact me, Hoya and Michi at avidchronicracing.com, and I'm happy to send it over since it's still on a pretty early in terms of development. I note down your final suggestion, take off a click of rear toe. That will hopefully help. Anyway, thank you so much, George, for hosting the session, and thank you so much for for doing all the testing work.
Oh, no worries. It was good fun. I think maybe next time when the heat's a little bit lower and we're not last minute doing it, and there's a few more people that can join us, it'll be good. But yeah, that was good. Really good fun.
I agree. So thank you everyone that was here on the chat. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for supporting George. And I hope you guys actually liked what was happening here. And yeah, maybe we're gonna make this a series. So some kind of Monday night getting prepared for the next week. iRacing. I need to look deeper into that, where my actual heading is going. So thank you so much for being here, chaps. Was a pleasure again, and yeah, have a good start into the week, and see you tomorrow during the week. Bye.